Minimalists.
I have a 5-month-old son, and so it's been 5 months since myself and my wife have had a good night's sleep.
Oh, man.
It's
been about 10 years for me, but anyway.
Do you have a 10-year-old son?
No, I just sleep like garbage.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. I think that's actually this would be a good time to talk about it. Josh, how has having a child changed your idea or practices as a minimalist? So, let me just say this: Ella is not a special needs child; she is a special wants child. She has very special wants, and she when she was really young.
Special once. I'm sorry, that's good.
I was gonna say something earlier when you talk about sitting cross-legged on the couch. Are you afraid?
No, cross-legged on the floor.
Oh, yeah. Are you afraid that that's cultural appropriation? And if so, what does your sister think about that?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't believe in cultural appropriation.
Your sister doesn't get mad about it?
No, she doesn't.
She doesn't correct you or anything?
No, she doesn't.
Okay, that's good. So anyway, thankfully. So during Ella's waking hour, so not thankfully for this, when Ella was really young, especially before she turned 3, man, she was trying out for Al-Qaeda.
They're hurting for members, man.
Well, I mean, she clearly was top of the class. But thankfully, she sleeps like a rock, man. She sleeps 11 or 12 hours a night.
Oh my God, I'm so jealous.
Yeah, and me too. And
I get tired just thinking about her sleeping for 12 hours a night.
It's unbelievable. But the rest of the day, she wakes up and she's an instant tornado. And she's like, what's that, Tasmanian devil?
Yeah.
That's pretty much Ella throughout the entire day. And then all of a sudden, she just crashes at night.
That's great.
So it works out well for her. But that's not answering Silvio's question. How has having a child changed your idea or practices as a minimalist? Well, I mean, I realized that minimalism, I knew this before, but it became more of a practice now. Minimalism is not about deprivation. You and I say that all the time, but I remember at first, like, I kind of wanted, well, Ella, kids don't really need any toys. They're happy with whatever they have. And I was really just projecting my own childhood onto her, like, because I didn't have many toys. Or the ones I did were crappy. Although in my neighborhood, I had more toys than anyone else. That's how I made all the friends.
Dude, you had a Sega Genesis, man.
That's how I made literally all the friends in the neighborhood, because they would come over and play Sega Genesis.
I thought you were rich. Because you had a Sega Genesis.
We were on food stamps and I was rich. That's hilarious.
God, dude.
Yeah.
Anyway, Toe Jam and Earl.
Yeah. Yes. Oh man, we were good at Toe Jam and Earl. All right, we're patched back in after that commercial break.
Yes.
I mean, how has minimalism changed, or how has having a child changed my idea of simplicity or minimalism? I've realized that minimalism is not about deprivation. I knew that in theory, but now I know it in practice, because I don't want to deprive Ella of having the things that she wants. Now, the average child has 300 toys, but plays with only 12 daily.
Wow.
That tells me something here. That is a metaphor for our own lives, because the average adult has 300,000 items and plays with 12,000 daily. I don't know what the number is, but like it's not even that, right? Of course. And so we just tend to accumulate more once we get older, and we're allowed to accumulate more. And so Ella has toys. I take Ella to the toy store, but I also instill the practice of contributing to her as well. So we go to the Goodwill once a month and we let go of some stuff that she's no longer playing with. And she doesn't realize, like, I'm just getting rid of this stuff. So it's not me explaining the theory of contribution to her, because she's not going to understand that. She's 5. But what she does understand is, hey, I'm not playing with this anymore. I can see another kid playing with it, and I understand that I don't need this anymore. And if I get rid of this, I can bring new toys into my life that I will like, that I will enjoy.
Isn't it crazy, like, how kids love to help, man? Like, whether it's like, with anything, they just love to help. But especially with contribution, I could see where that would be exciting for Ella, or at least being able to understand, like, oh, like, I'm going to give this to another kid.
They really love to help. I mean, they want to hit the garage door button. They want to, like,
everything,
turn the key. Like, they want to help with everything. And the same is true with contribution. And so the thing that I've learned is, yes, Ella does great with a box of toys. But if she had 10 boxes of toys or 100 boxes of toys, she's not going to be 10 times or 100 times happier. In fact, especially with someone like Ella, who has it's called SPD, sensory processing disorder, and she just gets overstimulated by sensory items, especially physical items and loud sounds.
I didn't realize that.
Loud sounds and bright lights. Her first words were "mine eyes."
Mine eye.
Yeah, because the sun was bright. She goes, "Mine eyes." Those are her first words.
What is she, like, reading Shakespeare or something?
Yes. Yeah. So the clutter with her is actually it like with me, it stresses her out. And so we make sure that she has just the appropriate amount of toys, and if she stops playing with something, then I don't donate it, she donates it.
So there's someone who's going to ask, what is the appropriate amount?
What's 12 daily?
It's 12 new toys daily.
No,
and I'm not actually asking for a number.
Well, no.
The reason why I bring that up is because the number is the appropriate amount. There isn't a number that you can spread across the board with every child and say this is the appropriate amount.
Yeah, well, I did a whole video on this with Ella actually on our YouTube channel. It's we did one of the living room conversations. Sean, if you can put a link to that in the show notes. We talked about how many toys kids should have, and I had Ella talk about it. She was playing her trumpet on the video as well, and so we were playing like fire truck and hospital on the. She likes really gory things, which is disturbing. Like she's like, we went to go like buy some, like, what are those called? Playmate, the sort of play sets that you put together. Is that Playmate? I think something like that. Yeah. Anyway, we went and bought it, and she was like going, "I want the surgery room," and I'm like, "Okay."
She wants to be a doctor.
Yeah, she's like, "I want
a serial killer." One or the other.
I want the morgue. How do you know that word?